Assalamu alaikum everyone. Guys, today we will practice and do May-June 2021. We will attempt few questions with full detail, with full understanding, with full concept. Question number 1 relates to incomplete records plus few accounting concepts. So, we will start from question number 1. Question speaks, Suyan owns a small retail business. She has not maintained full accounting records. And in requirement, question is asking A part, state 2 reasons why the owner of a small business may decide not to maintain full accounting records. देखें, किसी एरिया में अगर कोई छोटी दुकान है, स्मॉल शॉप है, या सपोज करें वो एक बहुत छोटा सा बिजनेस है, तो देयर आर सर्टन पॉसिबिलिटीज़ कि उसको ऑडिट रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं चाहिए, उसका सिस्टम बहुत सिंपल है, या आप कह सकते हैं फाइनेंशियल कॉन्स्ट्रेंट्स हैं जिसकी वजह से ही इज़ अनएबल टू मेंटेन और कीप डबल एंट्री सिस्टम. सेकेंडली, यू कैन आल्सो से दैट he is unable to afford any new bookkeeper. So you can write any reasonable answer here, just like one maybe cannot afford the services of bookkeeper. The another point you can place here, maybe business is too small, does not require. After this, वो आगे आपको कह रहे हैं जी additional information में, Suyin has been informed that the accounting concepts of matching and prudence must be followed when preparing financial statements. In requirement, B part, explain how these accounting concepts are applied when a business prepares financial statements. The one is matching. Matching concept requires cost and revenues to be matched or belongs to same period irrespective of amount received or paid. The second concept is prudence concept. Prudence concept state that if business anticipate any losses, should consider these as expense before to realized in actual form. This is about prudence concept. Onwards, you see additional information. First, I'll explain the question and then we'll move onwards. देखें, वो कहता है Suyan has provided the following information. Year started on 1st August 2019. आपका साल स्टार्ट हो रहा है. इसका मतलब ये है कि अगर साल स्टार्ट हो रहा है 1st August 2019, तो ये ईयर एंड होगा 31st July 2020. ये आपके 12 months हैं. और वो 1st August 2019 को कह रहा है द बिजनेस एसेट्स एंड लायबिलिटीज इंक्लूडेड फिटिंग्स एंड इक्विपमेंट एट वैल्यूएशन, इन्वेंटरी एट वैल्यूएशन, अदर पेएबल्स, शॉप रेंट, अदर रिसीवेबल इंश्योरेंस. This is other payable means this is current liability, this was accrued. Receivable means this is current asset. And trade payables. Summary of bank statement. This is summary of bank statement for the year ended 31st July 2020. Summary of bank statement shows receipts and payments. See, receipts में वो कह रहा है बच्चों cash sales banked. Cash sales banked does not means कि these are total cash sales. These are the cash sales amount which the company have deposited into the bank account. यानी कि कैश में से पैसा बैंक में डिपॉजिट करवाया गया है. फिर वो कह रहा है प्रोसीड फ्रॉम द सेल ऑफ इक्विपमेंट. इफ यू सी दिस इज योर नेट बुक वैल्यू 490 and this one is your sale value 550. The question shows business has earned some amount, some profit. When net book value is 490 and receipt value is 550, this means business earned profit on sale of non-current asset. Payments पे आ जाओ जी. फॉर द ईयर पेमेंट्स में ड्राइंग्स देखें आप. शॉप रेंट है, जनरल एक्सपेंसेस हैं, कैरेज इनवर्ड है, इंश्योरेंस है एंड ट्रेड पेएबल्स. दिस इज अगेन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ट्रेड पेएबल्स आफ्टर डिडक्टिंग. ट्रेड पेएबल्स आफ्टर डिडक्टिंग 2.5% कैश डिस्काउंट. ऑनवर्ड्स कैश अकाउंट है जी. कैश अकाउंट फॉर द ईयर एंडेड एंड कैश अकाउंट में इफ यू सी यू हैव कैश सेल्स. these are your cash sales and this was the amount which deposited into the bank account 79 and 480. Your double entry is bank account debit and cash account credit with 79 480. Adjustment 4 वो कहते हैं जी ड्यूरिंग द ईयर एंडेड 31st July 2020 goods had been returned to supplier 1280. These are return outwards. These are return outwards. And remember, if you prepare control account in this question, suppose करें परचेज लेजर कंट्रोल अकाउंट बनाना है तो रिटर्न आउटवर्ड will be the part of control account. All sales were made on cash basis. He made it clear ji that there is no credit sales. All sales are on cash basis. At 31st July 2020, supplier were owed 4560. These are closing trade receivables. Trade payables, sorry. These are closing trade payables. Inventory was valued at 18,720. This is your closing inventory and fixture and equipment was valued at 15,860. Year end की values हैं जी. Now question is state here to calculate total purchases. देखें यहाँ पे he is not asking to prepare any T account, so you people have two options and you can exercise one in your exam. The first option is that you can prepare trade payable control account to calculate purchases value, or you may produce list of trade payables to calculate your purchases. तो मैं दोनों काम यहाँ पे कर दूंगा. सबसे पहले मैं ट्रेड पेएबल कंट्रोल अकाउंट आप लोगों के साथ बनाता हूँ एंड देन आई विल गो विद अ स्टेटमेंट. तो फर्स्ट we will prepare trade payable control account. When we prepare trade payable control account, you have to see your opening balance first from the question. The trade payable opening balance is 3970. We write here on credit side 3970. These are trade payable at beginning of year. And here at the end you have closing trade payable 4560. So you can write these here as balance carried down 4560. These are your closing trade payables. Now consider few payments. We consider bank account and these are trade payable payments 48 46,800. Bank credit 46,800, and your trade payables control account debit. And then we have to record here discount received as well. We have to calculate discount received, and then we go for return outwards. We have in this question, we have return outwards. Return outwards are 1280. But here we have to calculate discount received. When I go to calculate discount received, consider this transaction. Question state after 2.5. This shows this amount is not 100%. 100 minus 2.5, this means this amount is 97.5%, and you can calculate 100% of this value. What will be the 100%? 46,800 into 100, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई कर दें आप, into 100 divided by 97.5, and your 100% value is 48,000, and the difference between these two values is 1200, which is discount received. 1200 is your discount received. So you pay post discount received here, which is 1200. Now hope all entries are done. Close down your trade payable control account to have credit purchases, and always remember these are your credit purchases. The left side is 53,840, right side is also 53,840, and your purchases are 49,870. And remember, these are credit purchases. These are credit purchases. When you do incomplete records and we have to calculate total purchases, then what we do, we apply formula. Total purchases are equal to credit purchases plus cash purchases. So here credit purchases are 49,870, and cash purchases are also given in the question. Your cash purchases are these 1320. So you add cash purchases 1320, so that you will have total purchases 49,870 plus 1320, 51190 are your total purchases. 51190 are total purchases, bacho. The other way around to calculate purchases was year end by year end trade receivables, payables, trade payables, which are 4560, add bank payments to trade payable 46,800, add discount received, which is 1200, add return outwards, which are 1280, and take away the opening balance. Balance at beginning, this is 3970, and people will have purchases here. आप इन purchases का total कर लें. I hope purchases total will be the same, 49,870. So there are many ways to attempt the question. It depends कि आपको कौन सा easy लगता है और कौन सा procedure आप दोनों में से adopt करना चाहते हैं when you attempt your answer. After this, we proceed with this was working space. Proceed with income statement. When we talk about income statement, so first we will go with the proceed, continue, or proceed with the revenue. In this question, there are cash sales. All sales are on cash basis. So your revenue is 96,000. No sales return, less cost of sale. First you go with the opening balance, opening inventory, which is part of the question. 11,440. Add purchases. Purchases you people calculated in part C. Your total purchases are 51190, and then add carriage inward. Carriage inward is 610 less return outwards. Purchases return outwards are 1280. After this will be your total, which is 61960 less closing inventory. Closing inventory value is part of the question. This is your closing inventory, 18,720. After this you will have cost of sale, and your cost of sale is 61,960 minus 18,720. Your cost of sale is 43,240. This is cost of sale, and then you go to calculate gross profit, and your gross profit is 96,000 less 43,240 is equal to 52,760. This was your gross profit. We have other income in the form of discount received plus other income. Discount received, which was 1200. We have calculated this discount received during purchase ledger control account, as well as profit on disposal of equipment, profit on disposal. Remember, this was 550 you have received, while your net book value was 490. So $60 is your profit. Profit on disposal is $60, and take total after these, which will be 5402. This is your overall profit before expenses. इसके बाद जी आप हेडिंग देंगे लेस एक्सपेंसेस, एंड व्हेन वी प्रोसीड विद द एक्सपेंसेस, द फर्स्ट एक्सपेंस इज शॉप रेंट. वी प्रोसीड फॉर एक्सपेंसेस जी one by one. Shop rent, which is 3580. We have to see any accrued or prepaid. Yes, shop rent. Other payable, this was current liability 510. So you take away 510 from here to complete the shop for the year end. 3580 minus 510, this is 3070. No accruals and prepayments exist at year end. 3580 minus 510. Shop rent 3580 minus 510 is shop rent, and this is 3070. After shop rent, we proceed for other expense. Again, we will look in the bank account. General expenses 16,810. General expenses 16,810. These are general expenses. After general expenses, the next expense is insurance. Insurance is 2,950, and we have to see any accrued or prepaid with the insurance. 2,950. Yes, other receivable beginning of year 290. So insurance आप beginning of year आप plus कर देंगे because this prepaid belongs to current year expense. 2,950 plus 290. This is 3,240. Insurance is 3,240. 2,950 plus 290. And this is insurance. The answer is 3,240. इसके बाद और देखते हैं जी कोई एक्सपेंस है. बैंक अकाउंट की तमाम एंट्रीज हम डील कर चुके. Now see the cash account. Yes, wages exist in the cash account. These are the wages exist in the cash account. 15,430. Wages are 15,430. 15,430. After wages, we look for depreciation disposal. We have dealt with the disposal, but for depreciation, we have few values. We have year-end values for depreciation, which is, fixture and fitting, which is 15,860. We have beginning value at valuation 18,500. And during the year, we have not purchased any non-current asset, but we sell non-current asset. The net book value of non-current asset was 490. So remember, I'm giving one note. So remember, I write this note in working. If no method for depreciation is given in question, then prepare non-current asset account at net book value. So there are again two ways. You can prepare non-current asset account at net book value, or you can straight go with the plus minus. Like our non-current asset at beginning was 18,500. You take brought down here 18,500. Then you take additions here, which are 0 in this question. After this, you go for disposal. Disposal net book value is 490. And finally, you go for carry down balance at year end, which is 15,860. And finally, guys, when you close down this net book value T account, you will have income statement here. This will be X your depreciation. और ये आ रही है 2150. If you proceed with the T account completely and close down this T account, you see this depreciation is 2150. Remember, ये बिगनिंग की वैल्यू भी नेट बुक वैल्यू है, ऑल आर नेट बुक वैल्यू. दिस बैंक इज कॉस्ट और नेट बुक वैल्यू. क्यों? बिकॉज जब वो एसेट डेप्रिशिएट ही अभी नहीं हुआ, आपने करंट ईयर में उसको परचेज किया, तो इसका मतलब है नेट बुक वैल्यू इज इक्वल टू कॉस्ट बिफोर टू डेप्रिशिएट द एसेट. ये वैल्यू भी नेट बुक वैल्यू है and this value is also net book value, so you will find depreciation. The other way ये है जी, brought down at net book value 18,500, additions net book value cost less disposal 490 less year end balance which is 15,860, and you will have your income statement here which is your depreciation 2150. Onwards, आफ्टर दिस नेक्स्ट पार्ट करते हैं जी, एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन. वो कहता है सोइन हैज द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू मूव हर बिजनेस टू अ बिजियर लोकेशन. द फॉलोइंग इंफॉर्मेशन इज अवेलेबल. There are 6 adjustments. The first one is the rent of the new shop premises will be 3 times the current annual charges. देखें जो premises का rent है वो कहते हैं जी that will be the 3 times of the current annual charges. उसको आप increase कर देंगे 3 times. increase कितने से? फिर वो कह रहे हैं जी annual sales could be increased by 10% on the figure for the year ended 31st July 2020. तो अगर हम सेल्स की बात करें, sales was 96,000 and you will increase with 10%. So this means your total new revenue is 105,600. This is your new revenue. This is your new revenue 105,600. She intends to achieve 60% margin. देखिए margin sales पे होता है, so when you apply 60% over sales you will have GP here जी, आपके पास gross profit आ जाएगा. After this adjustment 4 में वो कहता है she will need to apply for a bank loan of 16,000 at 8% per annum interest to cover the costs of the changing location. The loan will be repayable over 2-year period. तो आप 16,000 का 8% निकाल लेंगे. 16,000 into 8%, which is 1280, and this will be interest. All other expenses will remain unchanged, and there will be no source of additional income. What he is looking for, वो कहते हैं जी revised gross profit निकाल दें, तो बड़ा सिंपल है जी. revised gross profit means your revised sales are 105,600 into 60%, 0.60, and your gross profit will be 63,260. This will be your gross profit. Now, questions speak all other expenses will remain unchanged. This means change appear, we have lesser space, change appear only in case of rent and interest. So this means we can take away existing expenses first, और इन existing expenses के साथ हम प्लस माइनस का इफेक्ट ले लेंगे. Existing expenses are, oh, we have not done yet with the, do we have to complete this first? Depreciation, which was 2150, and then take total. The total is 700, and your profit for the year is 13,320. Now see, your existing expenses are 40,700. Now we will consider the changes only. Increase in rent. Increase in rent. The rent value was 3070 into 2 because 1 was here into 1 was here. 6140. उसने 3 times कहा है ना. 1 time already existing expenses में है, तो 2 times मैंने और उसमें चार्ज कर दिया. Same less interest expense, which is 16,000 into 8%, 1280, और उसने कहा ये भी expense अभी पे नहीं हुआ. So your final profit will be 63,360. ये gross, 1 minute, gross profit is 105,600 into, this is 63,360. Now your profit for the year is plus 40,700, sorry, minus 40,700, 6140, 1280, and this is 15,240. The profit is 15,240. This is your revised profit. Your previous profit was 13,320, and new profit is 15,240. Now, the next part of this question is advise Sayan, whether or not should change her business location. Justify your answer considering both financial and non-financial factors. For C, profit will increase. The important factor is profit will increase. The previous was 13,320 and the new was 15,240. Increased by 1920, which is good for the business. The first point. The second, but he needs to borrow loan from bank for to change location or bear location expenses. But on the other hand, on the other side, busier location will increase her revenue as well as and profit. There may be some unforeseen cost too. Right ji, we have done with the first question. We will discuss the same paper and second and third question ji in the next lesson. Till then, Allah Hafiz ji, take care.